GOP senators give their thoughts on the Trump cabinet picks and where they stand in the confirmation process. Here's One America's John Hines.
Senator, can you make a prediction about the confirmation of Doug Collins?
Oh, Doug Collins is going to be predicted. Listen, he was my third Trump choice for a cabinet position that I've had been able to introduce, and I'm feeling like I'm batting 1,000. But he's, of all of the nominees, if you were to write down the job description of the Secretary of the VA and the qualifications you'd want and you hired Deloitte or somebody, for $10 million to go find the VA Secretary, you'd come up with Doug Collins, and I think he's making that point very well.
You're also in armed services. How is Mr. Hegseth looking these days?
Well, he passed out of the committee. We'll see how the next few days go. He's been hotlined for I would think a fairly soon vote in the Senate. I think he's got the votes lined up right now, frankly, to prevail. Again, speaking of things we should get done fast, that's a high priority.
I think Senator Cruz predicted that all of the president's choices for cabinet will be confirmed. Do you agree with him?
It looks that way right now, quite honestly. I think everybody that's been named, some of them started out a little rocky, but as they've been meeting with members, in most cases, both Republicans and Democrats, it seems to be going very well.
Will Mr. Burgum have any problem?
No, he won't. Doug will be easy.
Just wanted to ask you what your thought is on these Biden pardons.
It's shameful. I've always said Joe Biden and the Biden family are the most corrupt family ever to live in the White House, and on his way out the door, he proved it once again, not just pardoning Hunter, but Jill, his brother. The corrupt activities of this family will live in history for a long time to come as a stain on their family legacy. So it's what we've come to expect. It is what it is, but it speaks for itself.
Did he leave anyone out, do you know?
I don't know. I don't know who. His entire family was in on the Biden crime cartel activities of selling access to the big guy when he was a senator, when he was the vice president, likely as the president as well. That's why he pardoned them. Because they're guilty as hell. That's why he pardoned all of his family members. It's shameful. He already left the White House in disgrace, but it's sort of the exclamation mark on all of it.
Question about Doug Collins, Veterans Affairs. What do you think?
Doug, I served with Doug Collins in the House. He's another great pick by President.
Pastor Collins?
Pastor Collins. He's going to be a great secretary of the VA, and I'm going to work closely with him to support our veterans. President Trump was the best president that we've had in my lifetime for our veterans. The great things that he did in those first 4 years to expand choice and accountability at the VA, make the GI Bill work better for our veterans. A lot of great things that he did in those first 4 years, but we're going to do even more for our veterans over the next 4 years with Doug Collins as secretary, with me in the Senate on the Veterans Affairs Committee. There's a lot more to do.
Senator Cruz predicted that all of the president's nominees would be approved. Do you think that's accurate?
I think that's a good prediction. I mean, we're on a roll.
Sir, predictions on Doug Collins as Veterans Secretary, sir?
Oh, Doug is perfect for the role. I mean, he's got a great reputation in the House already. He's got a great reputation in the Senate. He ran in a Senate primary, but he's just got just exactly what we need from a personality, a veteran himself. He's a lawyer. I mean,
pastor.
He's a pastor. He's got everything that I think will make for a very effective secretary.
What do you make of these pardons by the former president?
I've got the same. I've got concerns with any pardons for people who did harm to a police officer. Full stop. And I've also got serious concerns with all of the pardons by President Biden, including the prospective pardons. It may mean that we need to look at what that authority really entails.
Thank you.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.